The fourth EURONAVAL talk is going to be looking at maritime awareness in the space age. And the main question we'll be dwelling in is, with all the sensors that we have today at our disposal, so we're talking underwater, we're talking above the surface, but we're also talking about space. Does this mean that the maritime domain is becoming more transparent? And for this, we are going to be addressing three critical questions. The first one is, what does it mean to have all of these sensors? How do we fuse this data?
The data provided by civilian usage are enormous, so it would be damaging not to use all this data that's available and to use it, to cross it with military algorithms to find some assets that we need to find that are really specific. So we try to cross these two aspects.
The data are different, the way they use the data are different, there are not standard for the civilian parts, for example. And here we have to have a framework or some legal aspects or standards that make the fusion able.
The second question is going to be, okay, so we have the data. How do we trust it? How do we make sure that it has not been poisoned?
I think this is the most challenging here, because how are you sure that the data that you are training the algorithm is okay? The data from civilian partners are more exposed to cyber attacks. And in this case, it's possible to introduce some poisoning data.
So the first step that we are going through is gathering all the data, annotating all the data, providing it the right quality. And then we put very simple algorithms, and this gives us the first level of insight and of automatization.
And then the third question is, looking forward, how are the technologies going to evolve to allow us to do all of this data fusion and all of this data understanding at a faster pace?
We are studying optical communications based on laser, and this could improve, I think, a lot the seabed domain, because the bandwidth is bigger than acoustic. And also the quantum technologies. We are studying how to make communications more sure using these technologies.
The three main areas in which we see things changing very fast is access to space, AI, we mentioned, and robotics. All these three drivers are really changing the way with which we gather intelligence and analyze information for underwater warfare or above water warfare.
So stay tuned for this fourth EURONAVAL talk, and I'll be seeing you online.